When billionaire tech moguls, Saudi royalty, and elite Premier League stars decide that a factory-spec million-dollar vehicle is simply too common, they call one company to completely reinvent reality: Mansory. The controversial German tuning house has built an empire on pushing the absolute limits of taste, engineering, and sheer automotive lunacy, taking the most exclusive haulers on Earth and turning them into rolling statements of ultimate wealth. Today, we are deep diving into the world of 10 insane Mansory SUVs, covering everything from forged carbon fiber wide-body monsters to hyper-powered highway spaceships. But while these machines are designed to drop jaws on the streets of Monaco and Dubai, one of these ultra-premium titans hides a devastating mechanical secret: a structural vulnerability, so shocking that it completely compromises the vehicle's legendary off-road DNA for the sake of open-air vanity. And we will reveal exactly which six-figure masterpiece is fundamentally broken at the very end of this video. First up, we have to look at the Mansory Gronos, a terrifying evolution of the Mercedes AMG G63 that completely discards the classic military box aesthetic in favor of pure, aggressive dominance. Mansory wraps this machine in an entirely custom wide-body kit, adding massive flared arches, a completely redesigned front apron, and a hood made entirely of visible forged carbon fiber. Beneath that lightweight hood, the twin-turbo 4-liter V8 has been heavily reworked with enlarged turbochargers and a high-performance exhaust system, pushing output to a massive 850 horsepower. It blasts from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, proving that brick-like aerodynamics can be easily overcome with an astronomical amount of engineering violence. The interior is a complete sensory overload, covered from floor to ceiling in bright yellow premium leather and custom carbon accents. If British elegance is more your style, the Mansory Bentley Bentayga Batur edition completely flips the script on traditional luxury. It dials the sophistication back and cranks the intimidation factor up to a permanent 11. The entire front fascia is replaced with a dark, predatory grille and a menacing split-level carbon chin spoiler that sits dangerously low to the ground. Mansory tunes the twin-turbo W12 engine to pump out 750 horsepower, allowing this massive mansion on wheels to effortlessly breach a top speed of nearly 200 miles per hour. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the absolute peak of billionaire automotive excess, smash that subscribe button and hit the like icon right now to join our garage, because we bring you the ultimate mechanical breakdowns every single week. Moving along the spectrum of absurdity, we encounter the Mansory Venatus, which is the company's relentlessly aggressive take on the Lamborghini Urus. This is not just a body kit, it is a complete visual assassination of the original lines, featuring an intricately stacked rear wing, massive triple-exit exhaust pipes shaped like fighter jet thrusters, and a front bumper with more sharp angles than a stealth bomber. The twin-turbo V8 gets pushed to 900 horsepower, making it fast enough to humiliate actual mid-engine supercars at the drag strip. Then there is the Mansory Emperor Signature, based on the majestic Rolls-Royce Cullinan black badge. Mansory takes the most refined luxury vehicle in existence, slaps on colossal 24-inch carbon dish rims, replaces the hood with raw forged carbon, and mounts an orange Spirit of Ecstasy right on top. They even added a quad-flow side-pipe exhaust system, an addition that would make traditional Rolls-Royce engineers absolutely weep. But when you have 720 horsepower pushing a yacht-sized chassis, traditional rules simply cease to apply. The madness continues with their bold expansion into the future of electric and hybrid performance, headlined by the newly minted Mansory Zeekr 9X. This marks a historic collaboration as Mansory tackles a high-end Chinese flagship, transforming the ultra-luxury family hauler into a direct competitor for European royalty. They fitted it with rear-hinged suicide doors, a redesigned vertical grille, and a stunning white leather interior accented with real gold trim. Because the factory tri-motor electric powertrain already delivers a mind-melting 1,381 horsepower, Mansory left the motors completely stock, focusing entirely on a low-slung, ultra-wide aesthetic that looks completely alien. We also see this level of visual drama in the Mansory Aston Martin DBX, which utilizes two separate rear spoilers to manage the intense aerodynamic lift generated by its new 800 horsepower V8 engine. But now we must address the absolute elephant in the room and revisit the ticking mechanical time bomb we teased at the start. The vehicle in question is the Mansory Azura, their highly publicized, hyper-exclusive custom take on the brand new Mercedes G-Class Cabriolet. To create this open-air cruiser, Mansory literally took a saw to the standard G-Wagon, completely removing the rear doors, chopping off the metal roof, and replacing it with an electric folding fabric top. While the engineering team added massive body reinforcements to the frame and sills to compensate, the hard truth is that cutting the roof off a body-on-frame military vehicle completely guts its legendary torsional rigidity. Mansory proudly claims that none of its go-anywhere ability has been lost. But hitting a serious off-road trail in an 820 horsepower convertible with compromised structural pillars is a recipe for catastrophic chassis flex. It is a stunning, million-dollar masterpiece of vanity, but underneath the aquamarine paint and flawless leather, it remains an engineering compromise designed solely for the smooth boulevards of Monaco, proving that even at the absolute peak of automotive customization, you cannot completely cheat physics.